I'll Look for You Everywhere by Capello. Read by Grace Blyth and Cam Wilder.
Chapter 1. Magdalen. I watch the wine in her glass tremble with each laugh, the liquid edging towards the rim, wanting to escape, no doubt, but inevitably sinking back into the glass. I watch this for 15 fucking minutes. My eyes zone out until the clear edge of her wine glass becomes blurred, and, abandoning my sense of sight, I see the party through what I can hear. People I don't know crowd around our tiny flat. Heightened laughter from someone attempting to flirt. The gentle tug of a cork. Someone dropping their keys. A cough pulls me out of the trance, and I stretch my ankles until they crack. Watching this girl with her wine reminds me that the fullness of my left hand is not from a similar glass, but instead, a letter. It's too heavy to be a simple piece of paper, purposely eggshell in color, and thick with feigned importance. But it is important, isn't it? I've turned into a bitch at my own party. I press the cardstock corner hard into my finger, the sharp pain causing me to look down. I watch the skin around it swell with agitation and feel disappointed that I can't draw blood. The corner simply folds inwards, limp and lame. I want the letter to hurt me. Maybe it'll be an excuse not to read it. To scream at my mother, "Your letter hurt me so I couldn't possibly return a reply." But I realize the wine girl has asked another question that draws my attention away. Chivasso, I repeat, already knowing she will ask me, for the third time, the name of my hometown. "I'm sorry," she slurs. "Can you repeat that?" Her face is flushed the same shade of burgundy as her wine, and I can tell she is far past the point of being gracefully drunk. Not entirely irredeemable yet, I'll give her that. Perhaps a glass of water and a strong café can at least subside the inevitable headache tomorrow. She rubs her nose with the back of her hand, staring, waiting. I can tell her mind is projecting kaleidoscopic, spinning images of my face, and based on how her eyes shift from my eyebrows to my mouth, I know there are 3 of me in front of her. Wait till you try grappa, I want to say. But of course I don't. Instead, I remain seated, quietly waiting for her to condense the 3 of me into my singular self. A sonata by Liszt echoes from a speaker in the kitchen, followed immediately by Billy Joel. I roll my eyes. His voice streams in as the new Oxford graduates mingle and compare, melodically commanding us to slow down, because we're doing fine. But I already feel particularly slow tonight, and I'm unsure whether I've ever been fine. Emily must be behind this. I love my roommate, but I can't forget that she's also an Oxford student. Only the pretentious would transition Liszt to Billy Joel at a party. My eyes drift back to this girl, and the word stupor comes to mind. I stifle a smile, happy and sad at the same time. She's in a cozy, drunken stupor. She licks her lips, chapped from excess alcohol, and her eyes are half glazed with the inability to remember her name, let alone the name of the town I was born in. But she blinks slowly, and patiently waits for me to repeat it. It's a ritual for Oxford students to get shit-faced at the end of term. A compressed period of overzealous indulgence to counterbalance their years of late-night library runs and thesis writing. I sigh. Chivasso. Deliberately enunciating every consonant, elongating every vowel. I tuck myself further into the leather armchair, drawing my knees up underneath my chin. The letter I've been carrying around all afternoon slides to my hips, pressed tightly between my stomach and the front of my thighs, safely protected from any partygoers with slippery fingers. On second thought, maybe it would be better to hand it to one of them. A free summer in Italy for the small price of attending my sister's wedding. I take another sip of my beer and wipe my mouth with the back of my hand like a lonesome cowboy in an old Western movie. The credits will roll. Life will move on.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?